They're swarming us, sir.
Fire at will. Enemy in perimeter. Range 200.
They're everywhere.
Watch the left.
Right. Good.
Reload.
Greetings and welcome all to another Sunday live stream.
Nice shot.
We finally tackled the USA campaign. Unconquered Generals.
Enemy in perimeter. Range 200. Taking heavy fire.
Let's begin.
2-5. I'm hit.
Hard difficulty again. See if I can figure out this faction a little bit faster on the fly.
General, I am Lieutenant Eva. I will serve as your comm officer for our campaign against the Global Liberation Army. We know the GLA have access to lethal biological weapons, and we have tracked these weapons to Baghdad. Our troops are assembled outside the city and await your orders, sir.
That seems straightforward enough. Like the summary, very concise.
Cab on station. Skies are clear. Radar lock. Break. I'm hit.
Hawks down. Anybody see us shoot?
Negative. No shoot.
Echo Company, engage.
Roger. Targets acquired. Enemy in perimeter. Range 200. All units, stand by. Fire at will.
I'm hit. Let's finish them off.
Off the left.
Bravo down. We got fire.
Reload.
I need some help over
here.
here. Fire.
We have 11 confirmed. All units, search and destroy. More contacts. Range 300.
Fast movers inbound.
Line them up.
Only day 3, eh?
Enemy perimeter breached. General, we must capture Baghdad and eliminate all GLA forces.
We do have a base. Why or anything? Probably like to capture stuff. Make sure we have enough of everything.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Yeah, none of that seemed particularly fair. I mean, going muzzle to muzzle with Scorpion tanks versus the Crusaders.
On your command. Proceeding to target.
Yeah, definitely not very easy fights.
Upgrade complete.
Floor wide open. Let's reset.
Unit lost.
Humvee here. Breaking loose.
Let's use the Humvees for scouting purposes.
Intel says bioweapons are in the area. Be prepared to pull back from the city at the first sign of contamination.
Well, my tanks can handle the troops, I guess. Bring in some infantry.
What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir?
Have some pilots over here that need to be rescued.
What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir?
This building garrisoned.
What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir? Crusader tank responding. What's the mission, sir? Always prepared. Search and destroy. Sir? Need a point, man? Search and destroy. Always prepared. Take a new position. Need a point, man? On the go. What's the mission, sir? Special forces here. What's the mission, sir?
Let's see if we can clear out some.
What's the mission, sir?
Looks like a good run.
What's the mission, sir?
Rocket launch detected. All units, pull back.
What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir?
Watch those clouds, men. Could be anthrax.
Sir.
General, Washington orders us to enter the mountains and destroy the enemy Scud Storm.
Always prepared. On the go. Special forces here. Search and destroy.
Okay, so I'll finish loading up these. The enemy has successfully taken itself out of the picture. I think I'm gonna get a level out of
Get to work.
this mission.
Always prepared. Take a new position.
How about a show of force? Anywhere you say, sir.
Anthrax is still in the area.
Blow 'em wide open.
Extreme caution.
Civilian buildings are occupied by enemy troops. Assault team, enter those buildings
Unit
from
lost.
above and clean them out. Rangers, enter from the roof, sweep and clear.
Humvee here. Whoa! Oh, yeah. Looks like a good run. Whoa!
POW
Chill
camp
on
up
me.
ahead. Get those men out of there.
It should be fun. Keep the change.
Get those pilots into vehicles. Let's roll.
Oh, yeah. Pilot of the USA.
Kind of funny how the USA is just as careless about driving over civilians as the other factions are.
Got room for five.
Let's
Looks like
grab
a good
these
run.
UN supplies.
Heavy armor ready for action.
No more supplies from this source.
This'll wake them up.
Oh, giving us some barrels to shoot at, so shoot at barrels.
Delivering ordnance. Lighten them up. Clearing terrain. Anywhere you say, sir. This'll wake them up.
Taking new ground. This'll wake them up. How about a lift? Oh yeah! How about a show for
We have cleared the palace. All units, continue the advance.
I have experience. You got the map.
Armor detail reporting.
Get these pilots into our tanks.
Anything to drive? Fire it up. Pilot of the USA. I have experience. Anything to drive? Where do you need me? At the wheel. Anything to drive? Assuming control.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream.
On your command.
Hope you had a good week.
Moving in.
Just starting out with the USA campaign. So far, not really an obstacle. This feels like very much a tutorial mission, so... Hello, Leandro.
Clearing terrain.
Also good to see you.
Anywhere you say, sir.
Now, obviously I could be misremembered, but I think the USA campaign is just easier in general than the others.
Clearing terrain.
Get up to that Scott Storm.
Anywhere you say, sir.
Yeah, it's certainly been a very busy week. How do we get up there? Gotta be... Ah. There we go. Probably defend it, but...
Anywhere you say, sir.
Well, I've got the firepower.
Let's grease them.
Garrison buildings up ahead. Call in the Chinook.
Deliver an ordinance. Taking new ground.
Right, so...
Okay, fellas, you ready? I got the goods. Drop zone confirmed. Keep it safe. Provisions en route.
Get flies in there.
What's the mission, sir? How about a show of force? What's the mission, sir?
Right, let's get into position. And we've got our
What's the mission,
good areas done. That's certainly a very convenient way of building a building. I don't think it's very practical though.
Mountain perimeter breach. Enemy closing.
What's the mission, sir? Proceeding to target zone.
Right, looks like it's just
Anywhere you
vehicles.
say, sir. Deliver
The
an ordinance,
tanks.
sir. Deliver an ordinance.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Moving in. What's the mission, sir? Anywhere you say, sir. Proceeding to target zone. Humvee here. Armor detail reporting. Taking new ground. Moving in. How about a show of force? Got room for 5.
Enemy tanks have the high ground. Request air
Roger.
support.
Big Bird on the way.
The mean with Big Bird. A B-52, alright. Fuel air bomb.
On your command. How about a lift? Crusader tank responding. Let's grease
Right,
them.
let's get out of those holes before they rebuild.
Blow them wide open. Let's grease them. Deliver an ordinance. Got room for 5. Chew on lead. them up.
How about a lift? Let's go
Heavy
forward.
armor ready for action. Let's grease them. Deliver an ordnance. Light them up. Let's grease them. Fire. This'll wake them up. Proceeding to target zone.
Got room for fire.
On your command. Blow them wide open. Taking new ground. Anywhere you say so.
How about a lift?
Crusader tank responding. In my field of fire. Light them up. This'll wake them up.
Humvee here.
Armor detail reporting.
How about a lift? Whoa!
On your
Unit
command.
lost.
That's it. Door that's over. Need a point, man? Raid in progress.
Crusader tank responding.
Humvee here.
About a show of force.
Ready for action. Army's elite.
Scud destroyed. Baghdad secure.
Search and destroy.
Congratulations, General.
Heading out. On the go.
Woohoo! Yeah. I'm hoping the coming week will also be a little bit quieter at my workplace.
We have
Mostly
tracked
because they will
terror
be done
cell
with
leaders
the
to
remodeling.
Al-Hanad in Yemen. We believe the leaders behind the biowar attack are hiding in the city. Our Comanches are scouring Al-Hanad, searching for these criminals.
Bravo, we reporting enemy contact. Permission to engage. Enemy contact confirmed. Attack is a go. Roger that, command. All Comanches, engage! Engage! Target's on the move! Stinger launch! Break! Bravo wing, GLA stinger launch confirmed. Target Charlie 4. I'm in pursuit. Target eliminated. All hands, Bravo 2, down and out! Lost him. He went into the alley. This is Bravo 3, I'm hit. Ejecting!
I mean, if you know there's stingers
All
in the
units, we
area,
have
you
pilots
wouldn't
down.
chase
Repeat,
after
pilots down. Scramble,
Toyota
rescue
Hilux
teams.
with a Comanche.
The GLA have captured our pilots. They are
Armor
held
detail
in secret
reporting.
locations around the city. Devise a plan to bring them home, General.
Right, well, we will need something to counter those enemy missiles. Yeah, let's get the flashbangs. Not really enough for another chopper. Do we have more supplies in the area?
What's the story?
I mean, the Patriots will help my... Right, so fly over here. That's fine.
Flashbangs are ready. Clocked in.
Can I get an airfield? Which one of these? On this war factory. Or airfields. What do I need for this? The promotion for that. Get you. Alright, let's get some paladins.
How about a lift? Humvee here.
All have
How about a lift?
How about a show of force?
Got room for fire. How about a lift?
Take out rocket troopers in you.
Preserving.
Add some rangers to the mix.
What's the mission, sir? Improvements. What's the mission, sir?
GLA forces incoming. Secure the base perimeter.
What's the mission, sir?
Special Forces here. What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir?
Capture these. Help with our supply.
What's the mission, sir?
Total.
What's the mission, sir?
Putting aside one of our pilots. But hoping to execute most likely. And I don't need more power right now. Let's keep one ambulance in there just in case we need it.
Upgrade
prepared.
complete.
Ready for action.
Keeping it cool.
Ah, cool, we have a commando.
Doing what's right.
Armor detail reporting. On your command.
Is there a threat?
Need a point, man? We'll take it from here. Always prepared.
Captured.
The city's in an uproar. All units proceed with caution.
Polished and ready.
Crusader tank responding. Humvee here.
Ready for action. Rally point confirmed. Take a new position. Right here. Special Forces here. Heading out. Army's elite.
No, I really do want you to capture them.
How about a show of force? Taking new ground.
Get rid of the
Blow 'em wide open.
vehicles.
moving on our position. We're taking heavy fire. Exit route is cut.
In my field of fire.
Technicals are not really much. Ooh.
We have their building.
Those could be an issue. If I am not sure if they've got car bombs.
GLA forces incoming. Secure the base perimeter.
No, this will be easy enough.
Proceeding to target zone.
Clear the street.
Anywhere you say, sir.
This'll wait.
GLA ambush. Comanche 2 on my way.
Clearing terrain.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Snipers.
What's the story? On the job.
If we can eliminate some of the dangerous folks.
Cleaned and mounted.
Unit lost.
Any more projects?
Cleaned and mounted.
Heavy armor ready for action. Moving in. Need a delivery, General? Clearing terrain.
I see
Need a delivery,
everything.
General?
What do you hear about those trees?
Hope no one
If you can get a vision on those.
This supply file is done.
Need a point, man?
Capture the other one, please.
Something for everyone.
What's the mission, sir?
Need a delivery, General?
What's the mission, sir? The building is out. Sir? What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir?
The game taught us this fancy drop mechanic, if we can actually use that.
What's the mission, sir? GLA forces incoming. Secure the base perimeter. What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir?
Come on! Our base is under attack. How about a lift? Looks like a good run. Serving our country.
Yeah.
I'll get it there.
Snipers are keeping that thing inside suppressed. Give us the time to
What's
move
the mission, sir?
combat troops.
Always prepared. Take a new position. Army's elite, sir. Rally point confirmed. What's the mission, sir?
Loaded with U.S. quality.
What's
Ready
the
for
mission,
action.
sir? What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir?
improvements? Sounds good.
Army's elite. Heading out.
Get on boards.
I got the goods. Who's signing for this? Provisions en route. Distribution underway. I got the goods. Combat drop in motion. Who's signing for this? We'll drop in on him.
Unit lost.
I see it.
Taking fire from the angry mob. We need anti-personnel support.
Keep it safe. Distribution underway.
Need a point man. Take a new position. Objective sighted.
Thanks for getting me out, sir. Things were getting a little dicey for me.
Good work. This pilot's available for combat duty. You can Unit send him lost. back to base or take advantage of his skills for this mission.
Or you know, I just could let them die because I couldn't see that they had a technical hidden
Taking new
in
ground.
my blind spot.
Ready for action.
No,
Let's change the decor.
a single well-trained vehicle is not going to change anything.
Armor detail reporting. This'll wake them up.
Technical's over there. Can't see what's in there. Let's do another combat drop then.
What's the mission, sir?
Heavy armor ready for action.
What's the mission,
Taking
sir?
new ground.
What's the mission, sir?
Proceeding to target zone.
What's the mission, sir?
Blow them wide open.
What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir?
Anywhere you say,
What's
sir.
the mission, sir?
Clearing terrain.
What's the mission, sir?
This'll wake them up. Deliver an ordnance.
What's the mission, sir?
Proceeding to target zone.
Just infantry. Alright.
How about a show of force? In my field of fire.
Bunch of angry mobs again. Lots of infantry. Another soccer stadium. That gonna be a problem. Do a bit of
Break it
scouting.
loose. Looks like a good run. Whoa! Let's go for it.
Doesn't appear to be hostile. Got another garrison building over there.
Who's signing for this? Special forces here.
Let's also get some vehicle supports.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Would like to have anything anti-air per se. I don't recall if technicals can shoot up like
Got my
that.
missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here.
Need a point, man.
Sniper here.
Vehicles over here that I cannot directly attack.
Getting a better view. Yeah? Here comes trouble.
Always prepared. Serving our country. Have fun, boys. Crusader tank responding.
Unit lost.
I got the goods. Plays in motion.
Unit lost.
That is unfortunate. The game was gonna be cool like that, but no, apparently you cannot combat drop.
Humvee here. Whoa! Oh yeah!
Troops that way.
Whoa! Oh yeah! This should be fun. Keep the change. Ha, this should be fun. Let's go
That takes
for
care
it.
of that.
Whoa!
Paladin tank in the field.
You
Closing
get yourself
the
prepared.
distance.
Got room for 5. Looks like a good run. Keep it safe.
Let's pop some tanks. We can fire through the window.
Humvee here. Whoa! Let's go for it. Looks like a good run. Oh yeah! Let's go for it. Keep the change.
Hello, C. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing
Keep
alright.
it clean. We're moving.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Let's clear the last bit of this vehicle stuff.
Moving in.
Probably a
How
little
about
bit too
lift?
much for the
Looks like a
Humvees.
good run.
Have some holes back for now. Feel I can move in my snipers. seeing anything else that's garrisoned, so we should be safe on that count.
Need a point man? Army's elite. Need a point man? Rally point confirmed.
Always prepared.
I got the goods.
Special forces here.
Alright, tanks are in position.
Show for what's the mission, sir? This'll wake them up.
New contact, sector 369.
Unit lost.
Rocket buggy, don't let him shoot.
Light them up. This'll wake them up. Moving in. Proceeding to target zone. Doing what's right. Paladin tank in the field.
I see everything.
Bit of cleared path. We're taking out that stinger site.
I'll scout ahead. On the path. They won't notice me. Hidden identity.
Armor detail reporting.
Alright. Move into
Light them
health.
up. Proceeding to target zone. Somebody here. Looks like a good run.
Unit lost.
Proceeding to target zone. Moving in. How about a lift? Break it loose! Rip it up! Armor detail reporting.
Alright, not as clean as I'd hoped it'd be, but I think we're still closer to the objective than we were before.
Deliver an ordinance.
I thought that mob was gonna break into the compound, sir. Reporting for duty.
Where do you need me?
Nice job, sir. The final pilot is located up in the hills overlooking the city. Watch out for tunnel networks. Once you complete your objective, bring the pilot back to base.
On your command.
Eat. A paint job.
Crusader tank responding. Anywhere you say, sir.
I'll be your spotter. I'll scout ahead. I know my way around. I'll be your spotter. Can't miss. Hope no one's looking.
Clear
Out the
these
shadows.
rocket soldiers. Right?
He's in full view. On the path.
Could you not get that close, please?
Getting a better view. I'll scout ahead.
Unit lost.
Why did you feel you need to have?
Can't miss.
That's cool. I'm just helping out. Feel like there's an easy way to break in there.
How about a show of force?
I'll be your spotter.
Armor detail reporting.
Got room for 5. Let's go
How
for it.
about a show of force? Anywhere you say,
How
sir.
about a lift?
On your command.
Unit lost.
How about a show of force? This'll wake them up. Let's grease them. Lighten them up.
Humvee here.
Armor
should be
detail
fun.
reporting.
Into the Viper's nest. They're swarming us, sir. We're taking heavy fire. Exit route is cut. Where's that pilot? Watch that right flank.
Unit lost. General, the final pilot is secured. Return him to base. Watch the GLA pursuit.
Crusader tank responding.
Pilot of the USA. Sure beats walking.
On your command. In my field of fire.
Loaded with U.S. quality. I'll get it there.
Where do you need me? At the wheel.
Oh, sign in for this. Provisions en route. Everyone out. Right on schedule.
How about a show of force?
Got room for 5.
You are victorious. A U.S. division has been ambushed by the GLA in the Hindu Kush Mountains. Our forces are falling back with the GLA in close pursuit. Take command of a small Comanche base near Salang to cover the retreat. Do your best, General.
Sure, but I'd like to see the series of events that will allow the US to operate in Kazakhstan.
Enemy contact confirmed. They're moving in fast. Maintain formation. They're right on us. Return fire. Where's our air cover? Alpha 3, report. What's your status? Charlie 3 is down. Someone get those buggies off us. We need more support. Close range. Chewing us up. All units, keep up the fire. Delta, stay in formation. Enemy 2 to base. We need I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
General, USA forces are fleeing through this area. Use Comanches to defend our troops and help them to escape. Destroy as many GLA pursuit vehicles as you can.
Go all in on.
Charlie to airbase. The GLA are right behind us. We could sure use your help.
Our tanks. Horsemen set up.
GLA inbound. Take out as many as you can, General.
Comanche here. Yes, sir. Air cover's on the way. Rocket pods are now available, sir. This one's mine. Got the position. High and low. This one's mine. Got you covered. Moving to new AO. Making a sweep. SAM system set.
Huh?
Moving to new AO. Always prepared. I'll be here. Looks like a good run. How about a lift? Laser-guided missiles are installed. Whoa!
Upgrade
Back to the cover
complete.
fire. Casualties minimal. Moving to the rear.
Need a delivery, General? Gunship reporting in. In the field.
New contact. More of our men are inbound, General.
Air cover's on the way.
Alright. Get into position.
Got room for five.
Gunship reporting in.
Ready for action. Meet your new Army's elite. Let's change the decor.
Here they come. Open fire.
Frequencies
They're
open.
moving too fast. Give them everything we've got.
Gunship reporting
Like
in.
some of them are splitting off.
Some of the GLA are breaking off pursuit to hit our base, sir. We must hold our position.
Nav system set.
Building is up.
Got you covered.
Building is captured, sir.
Search and clear. Visibility clear. Gunship reporting in.
Humvee here. You want some of this? Armor
New
detail
contact. Get them off us, sir.
In the field. Frequencies open. Gunship
Nav system
reporting
set.
in. We're going in.
Thanks for the cover fire. Charlie out.
You're off to a good start, sir. 75 still to go.
Got my missile launcher right
Special
here.
forces here. Entering the structure.
Got my missile launcher right here.
What's the
Got
story?
my missile launcher right here.
Bring on the
Got my
scaffolding.
missile launcher right here.
Yes, sir.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Nav system set.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Here we are.
Heavy armor ready for
The
action.
importance.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Unit lost.
This one's mine.
Ready for action. Enemy identified.
No more supply from this source.
Low power.
General, our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Visibility clear.
Have a job for me. Good area.
Another one of our convoys is retreating through the canyon, sir. Cover them as best you can.
Got my missile launcher
Comanche
right
here.
here.
Yes, sir.
Got my missile launcher right here.
That one's done.
Got my
Locked
missile
in.
launcher right here.
Made in the
Got my
U.S.
missile
of
launcher
A.
right here. Got my missile launcher 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 right here.
Frequencies open. Make it a
Got
sleep.
my missile launcher right here.
Nav system set.
Ready for covert mission.
In the field.
All finished.
Moving to new AO. Search and clear. Air cover's on the way.
Ready for covert mission.
Moving to new AO.
I got the goods. Resuming supply chain. Yeah.
Can't make vehicles.
Excellent work, General. Another 50 to go.
Got my
Ready for
missile
covert
launcher
mission.
right here.
Have a job for me.
Have to make do with what I have.
Going up.
More friendlies en route, General. Maintain air cover for our retreating forces.
Yes, sir.
Got my missile launcher
Flying
right here.
low.
Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here.
Laying
Watch
the
that
foundation.
anti-air.
On the job.
Quad cannons
Low
are picking
power.
up a flirt, sir.
Unit lost.
Nav system set. Air cover's on the way. Going in. Moving to new AO. Nav system set. Operation underway. This one's mine. Hose them down. Air cover's on the way.
I have experience. Over there?
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Moving to new AO. Nav system set. Flying low. Search and clear. Air cover's on the way. Nav system set. Flying low. Nav system set. This one's mine. Making a sweep. Air cover's
Hang
on
in
the
there,
way.
sir. Another 25 to go.
That's
Undetectable. Sneaking in.
In the field.
New contact. More of our men are inbound, General.
How about those rocket pods? Unloading rockets. We're going in. Operation underway. Moving to new AO. Hose them down. Search and clear. Got you covered. Visibility clear. Hose them down. Nav system set.
no. So far easy enough.
We're almost there, sir. 10 more to go. Great job, General. This was the last of the retreat column. The GLA will be making a final push to dislodge us from our position. We need to hold.
How about a show of force?
Ready for covert mission. Smooth and sleek.
Yes, sir.
Upgrade
Moving to new
complete.
AO.
Upgrade complete.
Air cover's on the
Upgrade
way.
complete.
Flying low. Air cover's on the way. Moving to new AO. Nav system
Our base
set.
is being attacked.
Moving to new AO. Moving to new AO.
Unit lost. You are victorious.
Yeah.
Despite our losses in Hindu Kush, America is still committed to destroying the GLA. Spy satellites have discovered a major GLA training camp on the coast of the Caspian Sea. The battle is already underway. Good luck, General.
Calling in GLA bunker location at Grid Square Beta Charlie. 68944.
Target for Grid Square Beta Charlie. Stand clear.
Transport teams 1 and 2, approaching the landing zone.
All ships maintain heavy artillery support for amphibious assault.
This is Team 2. We're taking heavy fire. We need that air support now. Mission completed. Keep moving now. Go.
Clear all main bunkers.
Unit lost.
Armor detail reporting. Floor wide open. Light them up. Tomahawk launcher armed and ready, adjusting for wind current. How about a show of force?
We need to clear out these stinger sites before we can bring in our bombers to clear the GLA from the area.
Arming cruise missile.
Yeah. Do I get any special units? Thing? No, just
Cruise missiles ready. Tomahawk systems online.
Tomahawks.
Adjusting for wind current.
Well, this is where we need to go. Go.
Crusader tank responding. Moving in.
Always prepared. Heading out.
Plenty of
Search and
rangers.
destroy. Army's elite. Special forces here.
Cruise missiles ready. Preparing launch cycle.
There are these bunkers. Rangers in.
Instructions confirmed.
Always
I think
prepared.
they're not upgraded with
Need a
flashbang
point, man.
technology.
Take a new position.
On your command. Anywhere you say, sir. Clearing terrain. Tomahawk launcher armed and ready. Arming cruise missile.
I don't think the Stinger sites. Oh please, Tomahawk missiles. I mean, they try, but they don't quite have enough firepower.
Heavy armor ready for action. Standing by for coordinates.
A little bit more
Rally
vision.
point confirmed.
On your command. Taking new ground. Tomahawk
Unit
systems
lost.
online. Calculating missile speed. Adjusting for wind current. Crusader tank responding. Clearing terrain.
Unit lost.
Tomahawk launcher armed and ready. Heavy armor ready for action. Taking new ground. Tomahawk systems online. Flight systems activated.
Unit lost.
Mildly annoying how they doing that.
Preparing launch cycle.
Unit lost.
How about a show of force?
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted. Unit lost.
Detail reporting. Taking new ground.
Ready for action.
Missile guidance set.
Take care of that last Stinger site.
Standing by for coordinates.
Birds are inbound. This is Alpha Wing. Objective sighted. Landing run underway. Target zone is cleared. Good hunting, boys.
Construction crews have arrived, sir. You'll need to get our base set up before we're overrun by the GLA. Our final objective is this GLA base here in the hills. Take it out and the operation is complete.
Huh?
Army's elite. Take a new position.
On your command. Proceeding to target zone.
New construction.
Yeah.
Good area. What's the story? Made in the US of A.
Crusader tank responding. Heavy armor ready for action. Taking new ground.
Some of these buildings are here that need to be cleared, but fair enough. Deal with that.
Any more projects? Yeah.
Barracks.
Going up. Any more projects? Laying the foundation.
I said.
Good area. All finished.
Need a point man.
Some troops on the beach.
Rally point confirmed.
That one's done.
Flashbangs are ready. Always prepared. Heading out.
Alright.
Army
Switch to
Rally
flashbangs.
point confirmed. Heading out. Search
Unit
and destroy.
lost.
Don't want any trouble here. Cleaning house. On the go. Exterminator has arrived. Exterminator has arrived.
Upgrade complete.
Heading out.
Like, I don't know what's in those
Search
flashbangs,
and
but
destroy. Heading out.
probably not legal.
Cleaning house.
Clocked in. Going up.
How about a show of force? Proceeding to
Our
target
base is
zone.
under attack.
Unit lost.
Where the heck did that come from? There's nothing back here.
Special forces here. Rally point confirmed. Take a new
Any more
position.
projects?
Yeah, well, as I understand it, military
Exterminator has
recruitment is
arrived.
different in a lot of places.
Armed and loaded. General, our base is under attack.
Where are they coming from?
Heading out.
Like, we're gonna need
Want to make some improvements? Let's
some
build.
defensive measures back there.
Bring on the scaffolding.
On your command. Anywhere you say.
But at least our immediate vicinity is safe.
Unit lost.
Army's elite. Put your arms in the air. Take the building.
Must be something hidden here.
Entering the structure. On the go. Rally point confirmed. Search
Low
and destroy.
power.
How about a show of force? To target
What's the
zone.
story? Good area.
Heavy armor ready for action. Crusader tank
Need a point man. Put your arms in the air.
Heavy armor ready for action. Anywhere you say, sir. Proceeding to target
Always
zone.
Projects. Let's build.
Nope. and the game has stopped doing something.
Hey, folks!
It's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, so we had a crash. I have to do all that again. Fantastic.
EA Games.
Challenge everything.
They're swarming us, sir. Fire at will. Enemy in perimeter. Range.
Despite our losses in Hindu Kush, America is still committed to destroying the GLA. Spy satellites have discovered a major GLA training camp on the coast of the Caspian Sea. The battle is already underway. Good luck, General.
Calling in GLA bunker location at Grid Square Beta Charlie. 689 44.
For Grid Square Beta Charlie. Stand clear.
Transport teams 1 and 2 approaching the landing zone.
All ships maintain heavy artillery support for amphibious assault.
This is Team 2. We're taking heavy fire. We need that air support now. Mission completed. Keep moving. Go.
Now, as fun as this all looks, I do want to know, where do those ships come from? Because yeah, amphibious landing, of course you want ship support, but you know, the Caspian Sea, I believe, essentially land not accessible by in any real way. So you know, how did those ships get here?
We need to clear out these stinger sites before we can bring in our bombers to clear the GLA from the area.
Missile guidance set.
Right.
How about a show of force?
Let's make sure we got
On your command.
everyone
Proceeding
together
to target
now.
zone. How about a show of force?
Always prepared. Search and destroy.
Standing by for coordinates.
Alright.
Flight systems activated. Arming cruise missiles. Adjusting for wind current. Arming cruise missile. We can launch from there. Instructions confirmed.
Unit lost. Unit
Preparing launch
lost.
cycle.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Special forces here.
Missile guidance set.
Sure that we have potential for my troops falling into a trap of some kind.
Adjusting for wind current.
Unit lost.
Standing by for coordinates.
Why are you moving up there?
Unit lost.
Pilot of the USA. Now we're talking.
Armor detail reporting. Proceeding to target zone.
Missile guidance set.
Calculating missile speed.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Flight systems activated.
Need a point man. Heading out.
How about a show of force?
Unit lost.
Birds are inbound. This is Alpha Wing. Objective sighted. Landing run underway. Target zone is cleared. Good hunting, boys.
Construction crews have arrived, sir. You'll need to get our base set up before we're overrun by the GLA. Our final objective is this GLA base here, in the hills. Take it out, and the operation is complete.
Before we do that, I am just gonna go and save this, because I have to do that again.
Laying the foundation. On the job. Want to make some improvements? Made in the US of A.
Armor detail reporting.
Taking new ground. Always prepared. On the go. All finished. Let's build. Bring on the scaffolding.
Special forces here. Rally point confirmed.
On your command. Proceeding to target zone.
Flashbangs are ready.
All finished. Always prepared.
Hold it right there. Grabbing a flashbang. Exterminator has arrived. Anybody home? Exterminator has arrived. Cleaning house.
That one's done.
Heading out. Anybody home? Let's get in there. Take the building. Army's elite.
Alright.
Taking new position. Grabbing a flashbang.
Always ready.
Now we can more or less safely set up.
Going up. Special forces here. Assault rifle ready. Take the building.
Yeah, laying the foundation. Bring on the scaffolding.
Ready for action.
Unit lost.
Army's elite. Search and destroy.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Always prepared. Rally point confirmed. Exterminator has arrived. Armed and loaded. Heading out. Search and destroy.
All finished.
That really is just units spawning off map.
Entering the structure.
Always
is-
ready.
Somewhat annoying.
Made in the US of A.
How about a show of it in?
Unit lost.
Need a point man.
Heavy armor ready for action. Target zone. Clearing terrain. In my field of fire.
Any more projects? Special forces here. Search and destroy.
How about a show force?
Unit lost.
Lighten them up. Blow them wide open. Anywhere you say, sir. Let's grease them. In my field of fire. Clearing terrain.
Unit lost.
Blow them wide open. Proceeding to target zone. Anywhere you say, sir. Armor detail reporting. Taking new ground.
What's the story? Could use some attention.
Always
Unit
prepared.
lost.
On your command. In my field of fire. Let's grease them. Lighten them up. In my field of fire.
Yeah, it does strike me that the
Unit
USA
lost.
seems to have very little anti-infantry defensive buildings.
Taking new ground.
Definitely an oversight.
Laying the foundation.
And I thought I built a supply center.
Cleaned and mounted.
Going up.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
That one's done. What's the story? Special forces here. On the go. Army's elite. Need a point man. Search and destroy.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Unit lost.
Blow them wide open. Deliver an ordnance. Anywhere you say, sir. Lighten them up. This'll wake them up. Deliver an ordnance.
Laying the foundation. Bring on the scaffolding.
Unit lost.
Also no easy money supply.
Need a delivery, General? Any more projects? Always ready. Going up. Standing by for coordinates.
As much as I can then.
Always prepared. Heading out. Ready for action. All finished. Laying the foundation.
And we need more.
Made in the US of A.
How about a show force? This'll wake them up.
All finished.
Help keep position. I have no idea what's going on out there.
Sniper here. Scope cleaned and mounted. Hidden identity.
I can keep that building intact.
I know my way around.
Special forces
On
here.
the go.
Assault rifle ready. Search and destroy.
I know there's some supplies over there. Not really what I need though. Oh, another Pathfinder. Bit of scouting.
Upgrade complete.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
Clocked in.
You need the war factory.
Good area.
I'll be your spotter. They won't notice me.
Heavy armor ready for action. Anywhere you say,
Ready
sir.
for action.
How about a show of force? Let's grease.
Unit lost.
Taking new ground. Proceeding to target zone. Taking new ground. Light them up. Going wide open. This'll light them up. Proceeding to target zone.
New construction.
Let's get another Patriot here in the center.
Hidden identity.
That one's done.
Armor detail.
Upgrade complete.
Deliver an ordnance.
Couple of paladins to help with things. Strong versus buildings. Kinda need an airfield. Look like it's gonna be an attack on that side.
Clocked in. Preserving.
Mostly airfields big.
Sorry, I can't build this. Can't build this, sir.
I don't know if I have enough space for it.
Can't build this, sir. Preserving.
Heavy armor ready for action. This'll wake them up. How about a show of force?
Paladin tank in the field.
Armor detail reporting.
Polished and ready.
How about a show of force?
Special forces here. On the go.
There to put stuff.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Cruise missiles ready. Preparing launch cycle. Coordinates received.
So far they have not noticed my Pathfinders. Good. Make sure that I don't accidentally put any people in that building.
Yeah.
Right, do I now have enough space for the airfield?
Let's find a better place. Good area.
Did I not have another vehicle production? Did it get blown up? Might have gotten blown up. I just want another
Let's get to work.
Patriot over here just to cover this flank a little bit better.
All finished.
Just coming around again.
Let's build. Made in the US of A.
Unit lost.
How about a show of force?
They're attacking our base.
Blow 'em wide open. Let's grease 'em. Proceeding to target zone.
Laying the foundation. On the job.
Can't build special things just yet.
That one's done. Want to make some improvements?
Missing some crucial text. It's annoying, but they do.
Standing by for coordinates.
Armor detail reporting.
Is there a threat?
Rocket pods are now available, sir.
Get a cadre command sheet. I'll clear the base.
No more supplies from this source.
And we are out of supplies.
Gunship reporting
Tomahawk
in.
launcher armed
can
and launch
ready.
from there. Arming cruise missile.
Gunship reporting in.
Unit lost.
Gunship reporting in.
Missile guidance set. Warheads in the field.
That solves an immediate issue.
Gunship reporting in.
Crusader tank responding. Anywhere you say. Lighten them up. Delivering ordnance. Heavy armor ready for action.
Right. You two
Something for everyone.
can now collect from
Resuming
over
supply
here.
chain.
Yes, sir.
I'm a little bit concerned that since I'm so low on cash that I lose these guys.
Moving to new AO.
But I do need to
Visibility
clear the
clear.
town center so I can move my troops through.
Flying
Unit
low.
lost.
Armor detail reporting. Blow 'em wide open.
Unit
Deliver an
lost.
ordnance. This'll wake 'em up. In my field of fire. Proceeding to target zone.
Unit lost.
Who's signing for this?
Keep it clean. You can depend on it.
Polished and ready. Confirmed.
Fine. Push.
Closing
Unit
resistance.
lost.
We fight for peace.
Cruise missiles ready.
Instructions confirmed. On your command. Deliver an ordnance. Blow 'em wide open. Clearing terrain. Let's grease 'em. In my field of fire. Lighten 'em up.
Unit lost.
Let's grease 'em. Taking new ground.
Unit
Taking heavy
lost.
fire! Sector 2-5! Take cover! Get up that hill!
Moving in. Blow 'em wide open. Deliver an ordnance. Proceeding to target zone.
Alright.
This'll wake 'em up.
That'll clear.
Lighten 'em up. In my field of fire. Moving
That'll
in.
clear some pressure on me.
Proceeding to target zone. Clearing terrain. Lighten 'em up. Let's grease 'em. Deliver an ordnance. Blow 'em wide open. Taking new ground. In my field of fire.
Unit lost.
Let's grease 'em. This'll wake 'em up.
Comanche here. Protecting our people. It's the right thing to do. In the field. Got their position. Making a sweep. Got their position.
Alright. Line secured.
Flying low. Hose them down.
Crusader tank responding. Deliver an ordnance.
Frequency's open. We're going in. Nav system set. Got their position. This one's mine. Making a sweep. Search and clear.
Kinda weak fortifications, it's just the in gun of the Comanche can take them down. Ah. Not what I was looking for.
Air cover's on the way.
Unit lost.
That unit was lost.
Visibility
Not
clear.
engaging with anyone. Or is it back here again? Yeah, that's probably a little bit too much for you to handle with the stinger sight and all that.
Need a point man.
But we can at least grab
Search and
these
destroy.
oil derricks. And I think I'm gonna get any more experience.
Doing what's right. Is there a threat? Armor detail reporting.
Here. I have a little bit more vision.
Sniper here.
Can move up.
Hope no one's looking.
And take the tower. Like all of you can take a tower.
Hidden identity. I'll sneak into that building. Should have a good view.
Always prepared.
Didn't research the tech. Alright. Get a little
I see
closer.
everything. Heading for cover.
Upgrade complete.
Ready for action.
Comanche here.
Special forces here. We'll take it from here. Ready for action. Taking charge.
Tomahawk systems online.
The building is ours. The building is ours.
Here. That should secure enough supply.
Yes, sir. Air cover's on the way.
Unit lost.
Dang it.
Hey, orders check out our new tow vessel. At the wheel.
Crusader tank responding.
I'm not sure how this mission is supposed to go in the minds of the developers. I'm supposed to secure this supply first before tackling this base that is clearly in my face. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
Clearing terrain.
I was never gonna be able to get over.
Taking new ground. Moving in. In my field
Let's
of
finish
fire.
it off. Woohoo!
You are victorious. United Nations diplomats have agreed to meet with the GLA in Kabara City near the hydroelectric dam. The president believes the GLA cannot be trusted, and we have been placed on standby security alert.
I mean, seems like a fair precaution.
We're live. Sat recon online. UN negotiator in sight. Secure all sectors.
I already saw the car
Road
bomb.
Eagle has arrived. Look sharp. What? It's a GLA ambush. All units move in. Blue Eagle under fire at grid 1-3 Beta.
Well, he's dead.
Blue Eagle is down. All units engage. Engage. Raptor here. I've got tone. Fox 1. Flash 1. Reload. Concentrate your fire, man. Target eliminated. We got him trapped. Crusader 6. Surround GLA at Castanet Market. Roger that. Echo to Charlie 2. Hold your fire.
You are surrounded. Throw down your weapons and exit your vehicles.
Get him! GLA forces eliminated. All units return to base.
General, the UN envoy has been killed. DMZ is hot. The GLA are trying to establish a base on the other side of the river. You must find a way to destroy that base.
Cool. Make sure that we actually save after that, because as cool as that cutscene was and all that, I don't want to have to see it over and over again, just in case the game does decide to fail on me again. So, we capture the hospital. Yeah, sure. I kind of want a little bit more scouting information though before I... What?
Have a job for me. Scope cleaned and mounted. Bring on the scaffolding.
Sniper here. Hope no one's looking.
These supplies are not going to last us very long, so I do hope to find some better supplies somewhere ahead or behind.
They won't notice me.
Any more projects?
On the path.
It looks like the city is clear for now.
They won't notice me.
Need a point, man?
Thing up here that I need to know about. I do need to capture something. Grab that tech.
Getting a better view.
Yep, nothing back here,
Army's
but
elite.
good place to put a
Search and destroy.
air base.
Yeah. On the job.
Sniper here.
Looks like our side of the river is
Upgrade
fairly
complete.
clear.
I'll scout ahead.
They won't notice me. Hope no one's looking. They won't notice me.
That side of the river,
Getting
not so
a
clear.
better view.
How about a show of force?
No.
Anywhere you say, sir.
Set up a perimeter
In the
on
field.
our side.
Flying low.
Need a point, man?
Go grab that hospital.
Rally point confirmed.
I can fix that tower, that'd be nice.
That one's done. Always ready.
Tower.
Bring on the scaffolding.
Give them some.
Army's
Those.
elite.
Any
Always
more
prepared.
projects?
Let's take the building.
Like they're coming.
Preserving freedom.
Frequency's open. Air cover's on the way. Flying low. Air cover's on the way.
The building is ours.
Moving to new AO.
Preserving freedom. Let's build. Ooh, that one's pretty banged up.
Special forces here.
Hospital is ours.
Preserving freedom.
No sign of any other supply on this side of the river.
Search and destroy.
Yes, sir. Visibility clear.
What can I build? Alright. We can build the F-22. Get the rocket pods. We may as well get full bonus out of that.
Let's give him an airship.
Ready for action. Entering the structure.
Hidden identity. I'll sneak into that building.
Let's give him an airship.
Have a job for me? Get to work. Made in the US of A.
Let's give him an airship.
This is really a thing site.
That one's done.
Let's give him an
Building up
airship.
fences. I mean, it doesn't look too tough, but definitely I am concerned there's
On
gonna
your
be
command.
shenanigans.
Crusader tank responding. Protecting our people.
Rocket pods are now available, sir. Flying high.
Ready? Probably bring some vehicles along. Out of cash. Can't really do that.
Armor detail reporting.
Alright, let's just make do.
Taking new ground. This'll wake them up.
Nice shot. Tunnel networks. Crusaders, pull back.
Unit lost.
Deliver an ordinance.
Elder Company, GLA to Defenses are down. Advance over the river and attack.
Proceeding to target zone. Lighten them up. In the field. Crusader tank responding. Anywhere you say.
Unit lost.
Lighten them up. Comanche here. Visibility clear. Flying low. On your command. This'll wake them up. Anywhere you say, sir.
Unit lost.
Deliver an ordnance. Let's grease them. Deliver an ordnance. Let's grease them. Deliver an ordnance.
Unit lost.
Deliver an ordnance. Fire.
Smoking through to the north. Send reinforcements.
Let's grease them. Lighten them up. Blow them wide open. This'll wake them up. Deliver an ordnance.
Pilot of the USA. Sure beats walking.
Yes, sir. Visibility clear.
How about a show of force? This'll wake them up. Blow them wide open. Raptor here. Crusader tank responding. Moving in. In my field of fire.
We got company over here.
I know my way around. I'll scout ahead.
And it looks like just stinger sights. Not overextend ourselves considering I have no supply.
Laying the foundation.
I see everything. Out of the shadows.
Where are you taking that supply?
How about a show of force?
I know my way around.
Excellent work, sir. We now have control of both sides of the river.
I sure did.
Yeah, of course, there had to be a dam break. Well, there goes those CIs.
General, our main base is now cut off from the GLA. I have arranged for Chinooks to bring in dozers. You must try to establish a new base and destroy the GLA before they can commit more atrocities. Our new objective is located here, on the high ground next to the dam. The base is ringed with tunnel networks and stinger sites. With both land and air routes covered, you'll need to fight smart to break through.
Good area.
Armor detail reporting. Lighten them up.
All finished.
Taking new ground.
Enemy sighted.
Lighten them up. This'll wake them up. Moving in. Proceeding to target zone.
Sniper here.
Any more projects?
Nice shot.
New construction?
On your command.
Need a delivery, General?
Moving in.
Hidden identity. Getting a better view. Leaving no trace.
Get a little bit of space.
Got a clear shot. I'll scout ahead.
Good.
I'll scout ahead.
Snipers are not spotted. Run over.
I'll be your spotter.
Like we've got some hidden explosives.
Have a job for me? Made in the U.S. of A.
Heavy armor ready for action.
In the field.
Special forces here. Rally point confirmed.
How about a show of force? Moving in.
That one's done.
Anywhere you say, sir. In my field of fire. Let's grease 'em.
General, build some Patriot missiles. Our base is vulnerable.
On the path.
Heavy armor ready for action.
I mean, I want to.
Moving in. Blow 'em wide open. Taking new ground.
Warning, Scud storm detected.
Leaving no trace.
On your command. Let's grease 'em.
Yeah?
Don't let them cut us off.
Going up.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Unit lost.
Deliver an ordnance. Light them up.
I have experience.
How about a show of force?
Unit lost.
Heavy armor ready for action. Proceeding to target zone. Anywhere you say, sir.
Find me a vehicle.
How about a show of force?
Any more
Taking new
projects?
ground.
Like we got more incoming.
USA Armor Division.
Or GLA! Lock and load!
Ready for action. Take a new position. What's the story? Getting to work.
Orders, General? Any friendlies out here?
On your command.
Anything to drive? Pilot of the USA.
Let's build.
Unit lost.
How about a show of force? Deliver an ordnance.
Our base is being attacked.
I'll be your spotter.
Special forces here.
Armor detail report. Anywhere you say, sir.
Right.
Keep it clean. Closing the distance.
Orders, General? Assuming control.
It's a trap! All units, target the suicide bombers!
Yes, sir. Visibility clear.
What's the story? Clocked in.
I need a command center as
Good
well.
area. Army's elite.
Go
We'll take it
capture
from
that
here.
for me.
Crusader tank responding. Armor detail reporting. Anywhere you say, sir.
Just get rid of you.
Let's grease them. Moving in.
Yeah, that'll do.
Taking new ground.
I see everything. Getting a better view.
Heavy armor ready for action. This'll work
General,
off.
our base is under attack. Hands up.
On your command. Deliver an ordnance. This'll wake them up. Deliver an ordnance.
Unit
Anywhere
lost.
you say, sir. Let's grease them. Clearing terrain.
Have a job for me? Made in the U.S. of A. Need a point man?
Unit lost.
That one's done. Want to make some improvements? Going up.
We're gonna get hit.
Armor detail reporting.
Warning, Scud Storm launched.
Well, hopefully it'll target something non-essential.
Frequency's open.
They're attacking our base.
Heavy armor ready
Unit
for
lost.
action. Aim by field and fire.
Man down.
Yeah,
Any more projects?
based on the other side of the river.
Paladin tank in the field. Taking her in. General, our base is under attack.
Heavy armor ready for action. Blow them wide open.
Unit lost.
On your command.
Laying the foundation.
Comanche here. Moving to new AO. Operation underway.
Unit lost.
Always prepared. On the go. He's on the target list. Enemy identified. Fire! Rally point confirmed. Yeah. Good area. Want to make some improvements?
Unit lost.
Going up. Our base is being attacked. Army's elite. Exploiting target.
USA Armor Division.
Enemy identified. Fully engaged. Taking new position. Fully engaged.
Crusader tank responding.
What's the
USA Armor
story?
Division.
On the job.
Unit lost.
Any more projects? Special forces here. Ready for action.
USA Armor
Our
Division.
base is under attack. That one's done.
Heavy armor ready for action.
I know I would have lost. Didn't notice.
Always prepared. Heading out. Ready
Unit
for progress.
lost.
Special forces here. General, our base is under attack.
USA Armor Division.
Sniper here.
Army's elite. Taking new position.
USA Armor Division.
Yeah, this is not going well.
I'll be your spy.
USA Armor Division.
On the path. They won't notice
Just
me.
sit over there. My flank
On your
clear.
command.
Yeah.
Preserving freedom. How about a show of force? Proceeding to target zone.
New construction.
Well, that's probably gonna be the death for me then. No supplies from here either.
Heavy armor ready for action.
They're attacking our
USA
base.
Armor Division. Armor detail reporting. Clearing terrain. On your command. Let's grease them. USA Armor Division.
Loaded with U.S. quality. Establishing supply route.
Warning, Scud Storm launched.
Crusader tank responding.
General, our base is under attack.
Unit lost.
Try that again. Since we know the
Always
city is
prepared.
clear. Just build what we need.
Always ready. Loud and clear.
We want an air base.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
Moving in.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
Let's get to work.
Still setting up.
Let's build.
Air base
Made in the U.S. of
a
A.
little bit out of the way so that when the Scud Storm hits, it's not gonna
In the field.
anything particularly annoying.
Flying low.
Upgrade complete.
Nav system set.
Yeah. I'll fix her up. Special forces here. Search and destroy. Need a point, man?
We'll
Taking
grab
the
the
position.
hospital.
All finished.
Unit lost.
I see everything.
Buck it
That
up.
building should work.
Right, that irks me more than it should have.
Always prepared. Meet your new owner.
Buck it up.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
Armor detail reporting. Crusader tank responding. Clearing terrain.
Like, I can never get my vehicles to crush
Cleaned
any
and mounted.
infantry
Buck it up.
or any real conditions, but whenever the enemy does it,
Want to make some improvements?
they're instantly
Make
flawless.
my
Cleaned
own
and
road.
mounted.
We have their building.
Need some medical attention?
Alright,
Special forces here. Heading out.
I'll be your spotter. I'll sneak into that building. I see everything. That building should work.
Laying the foundation. Clocked in. Make my own road. Army's elite.
Hey, check out our new tow missile. Let's go for it. Armor detail reporting.
Rocket
How about
pods
a
are
lift?
now available, sir.
Humvee here.
yeah. Enemy is starting to move.
Crusader tank responding. Taking new ground. Lighten them up.
Ready for action. Search and destroy.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Nice shot. Tunnel networks. Crusaders, pull back.
This'll wake them up. Deliver an ordinance. Lighten them up.
Unit lost.
Head now. Search and destroy.
Armor detail reporting.
Elder Company, GLA defenses are down.
This'll wake them up.
Advance over the river and attack.
Let's grease them. Moving in. Deliver an ordinance.
Always prepared. On the go. How about a
Unit
lift?
lost.
Back. How about a lift? Need a point man. Head now. Search and destroy.
On your command. This'll wake them up.
Special forces here. Head now.
Unit lost.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Army's elite. On task.
Crusader tank responding.
Unit lost.
Man down. Need a point man. Rally point confirmed. On the go.
Armor detail reporting.
Yes, sir.
Humvee here.
Rip it up!
Broken through to the north. Send reinforcements.
Break it loose!
Need some help here.
Unit lost.
Inbound to the fire. Clearing terrain. Lighten them up. Proceeding to target zone. Let's grease them. Moving in.
Unit lost.
Proceeding to target zone. In my field of fire.
In the field.
Armor detail reporting. Lighten them up.
Sniper here. I'll scout ahead.
Heavy armor ready for action. This'll wake
We
them
got
up.
company over here.
Excellent work, sir. We now have control of both sides of the river.
I'll show them.
The tower I fixed up somehow got the appearance of being damaged again. Oh well.
General, our main base is now cut off from the GLA. I have arranged for Chinooks to bring in dozers. You must try to establish a new base and destroy the GLA before they can commit more atrocities. Our new objective is located here, on the high ground next to the dam. The base is ringed with tunnel networks and stinger sites. With both land and air routes covered, you'll need to fight smart to break through.
Yeah, and I'm great at that.
That one's done. Always ready. Made in the US of A.
There's some supplies left here, but not much.
That one's done.
Can't set a ready point for aircraft. Your game.
Clocked in.
Might need power. Have some.
Hidden identity.
Can I have 4 snipers?
Sniper here.
Enemy sighted!
Any more projects? On your command. Anywhere you say, sir. Deliver an ordnance.
Unit
Pilot of the
lost.
USA. Fire it up.
How about a show forward? Lighten them up. Moving in. Blow them wide open.
Anything to drive?
Armor detail reporting. On your command. Deliver an ordnance.
Let's build. On the job.
I know my way around. I'll scout ahead.
That's a bit of a look around.
On the path.
Crusader tank responding. Lighten them up. This'll wake them up. Taking new ground.
General, build some Patriot missiles. Our base is vulnerable.
Anywhere you say, sir. Moving in.
I see everything.
Heavy armor ready for action. Clearing terrain.
Warning, Scud storm detected.
How about a show of force? Moving in. Clearing terrain.
I'll be your spotter. They won't notice me. Leave no trace. Got a
They've
clear
breached
shot.
the perimeter!
He's in full view.
On your command.
Need a point man?
Unit
He's
lost.
on the target list. Need some help here. Take a new position. Rally point confirmed. Take a new position.
Oh. What the heck was that?
Laying the foundation. Good area.
Heavy armor ready for action. In my field of fire.
Right.
Let's build. I'll build anywhere. Made in the US of A.
On your command.
Preserving freedom.
This'll wake them up.
Unit lost.
How about a show of force? Find me a deal. Heavy armor ready for action. USA objective. In my field of fire.
Sniper here.
Don't let them cut us
USA
off!
Hope no one's looking.
On your command. Let's grease them.
I know my way around. Leave no trace.
Area secured.
Crusader tank responding.
Sniper here.
How about a show of force? Taking new ground.
Polished and ready. Yes, sir.
Right.
Confirmed.
I'll be your spotter.
Unit lost.
Construction. Getting to work. Let's build. On the job.
Heavy armor ready for action. Taking new ground.
Get a forward position.
Armor detail reporting.
Any more projects?
Moving in. In my field of fire.
Our base is being
Anywhere
attacked.
you say, sir.
Gunship
Moving
reporting
in.
in.
Clearing terrain.
Army's elite. He's on the target list.
Unit lost.
He's on the target list. Providing fire support. Exploiting target. Taking new position.
Gunship reporting in.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Always ready. Keep 'em busy. Want to make some improvements? Good area.
Gunship reporting in.
Need a point man. Let's take the building.
Let's build. Made in the U.S. of A.
Gunship reporting in.
All finished.
How about a show of force?
They're attacking our base.
Taking good ground.
Cleaned and mounted.
Lighten them up.
That one's done.
Deliver an ordinance.
Warning, Scud Storm launched. Unit lost.
Anywhere you say, sir.
We have their building.
Ejected.
Ah. I just built that.
General, our base is under attack.
Yeah, I know.
USA Armor Division.
How about a lift?
Break it loose!
Whoa!
Looks like a good run. Break it loose! USA Armor Division. Oh yeah! Whoa!
There.
Let's go for it!
I'm just gonna
Whoa!
do a quick scout.
Oh yeah! Let's go
Ja,
for
mä en
it!
tiedä. Following us means just a little rigger.
Unit lost.
Stay on him!
They're attacking our base.
Unit lost.
Scott Storm is over on that side.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Clearly that's the direction I need to push.
Unit lost.
How about a show of force?
Bombed a little bit when you're getting attacked.
Moving in.
It's a trap!
Our base
All
is being
units,
attacked.
target the suicide bombers!
Nav system set.
Taking
Unit
heavy
lost.
fire!
Armor detail reporting.
Taking new ground.
Comanche here. Flying low. Visibility clear.
Unit
Moving
lost.
to new AO. Air cover's on the way. Hose them down. Making a sweep. Hose them down. Flying low. Moving to
Just
new AO.
a little bit too much BS, okay?
Flying low.
Unit lost.
Flying low. Making a sweep. This one's mine. Moving to new AO. Operation underway.
Army's elite.
I know my way around.
Frequencies open. Flying low. Nav system set. Air cover's on the way. Moving to new AO. Nav system set.
Unit lost.
No more supplies from this source.
That one's done. Yeah? On the job.
Need a delivery, General?
Sniper here.
That one's done.
Getting a better view.
Always ready. Good area. That one's done.
Enemy sighted!
Got room for 5.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Nice
Wide
shot!
open.
Sniper here.
On your command.
That one's done.
Lighten them up.
Unit lost.
Anything to drive? Assuming control.
Crusader tank responded. Hit my field of fire.
Pilot of the USA.
How about a show of force?
I'll be your spotter.
Humvee here. Come on!
USA Armor Division. Crusader tank responding. Lighten them up. Blow them wide open. Moving in. Taking new ground. On your command.
This supply file.
Unit lost. General, build some Patriot missiles. Our base is vulnerable.
Special forces here.
On task.
Exploiting target.
USA Armor.
It's a trap! All units, target the suicide bombers!
How about a show of force?
Warning, Scud storm detected.
Rip it up!
Unit lost.
Can I get a moment of
Fully engaged. He's
peace?
on the target
I
list.
can't deal with everything at the same time.
Enemy identified.
I mean, I'm sure that's the point, but still.
Army's elite. Enemy identified. Fully engaged. Fully engaged.
Where do you need me? Sure beats walking.
Humvee here.
I have experience. Assuming control. I see everything.
USA Armor Division.
Unit lost.
On your command. Moving in. Delivering ordnance.
They're just building vehicles way too fast.
Pilot of the USA.
USA Armor Division.
Unit lost.
Have a job for me. Bring on the scaffolding.
USA Armor Division.
How about a lift? Let's build. Any more projects?
I know my way around. Can't miss. Got a clear shot.
Don't let them cut us off!
On the path. Getting a better view. Where do you need me?
Heavy armor ready for action. Terrain. In my field of fire. How about a show of force? Delivering ordnance. Blow them wide open. Clearing terrain. Moving in.
Is there a threat? You can depend on it. Preserving freedom. Protecting our people.
Launcher right here.
Heavy armor ready for action. Deliver an ordnance.
More GLA! Lock and load!
Launcher right here.
Unit lost.
I'll fire anything. Launcher right here. Enable laser sights. Drawing a big bullseye on it. Right here. I want to blow something up.
Area secured.
Unit
Armor
lost.
detail
Got
reporting.
my missile launcher right here.
Anywhere you say, sir.
New construction. Keep them busy. Going up.
Let me launch one. Sure thing. This'll be fun. You bet. On the trail.
On your command. Blow them wide open. Let's grease them. Anywhere you say, sir. Proceeding to target zone. Crusader tank responding.
Laying the foundation. Keep them busy. On the job. All finished.
USA Armor Division.
Have a job for me.
Army's elite. On the go. Search and destroy.
Orders, General?
USA Armor Division.
At the wheel.
Laying the foundation. Loud and clear. Getting to work.
Armor detail reporting.
Is there a threat? That one's done. Want to make some improvements? Sounds good.
General,
They
our
breach
base
the
is under
perimeter.
attack.
On task.
Fully engaged. Taking new position. On the go.
Warning,
Stay on them! Use
Scudstorm
some air
launched.
cover!
How about a show force?
Gunship reporting in.
What's the story? Sounds good. Loud and clear.
Unit lost.
Ejecting!
Army's elite. Exploiting target. Providing fire support. Our base is being attacked.
On task.
Unit
Making
lost.
progress. Enemy identified. He's on the target list. They're attacking our base. Need a point man. Raid in progress. Taking heavy fire.
Unit lost.
Always prepared. He's
USA
on the
Armor
target
Division.
list.
Unit lost.
On task.
Got room for five. USA Armor on your command. In my field of fire.
Ready for action. General, our base is under attack.
USA
Fully
Armor
engaged.
Division.
Unit lost.
He's on the target list.
Sure thing.
Concentrate your fire, man!
Fire it.
Unit lost.
Our base is being attacked.
Like, I just don't know how to beat this base or this mission. The enemy just has way too much. I have no means of really defending myself because they keep coming from all sides, so I can't focus on any particular point. I don't have time to build up my forces. I can't bring any more forces from the other side of the map. I mean, yeah, I could build aircraft, but I don't think I can do anything with them.
In the field. Moving to new AO.
Unit lost.
Nav system set.
Because
Fly and low.
enemy base is covered in stinger sites.
Fly and low. Moving to new AO.
General, our base is under attack.
Unit lost.
All finished. Clocked in. Bring on the scaffolding.
Need a delivery, General?
That one's done. What's the story?
Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher
Any more
right here.
projects? Heavy armor ready for action.
Enemy sighted!
Proceeding to target
Right
zone.
here.
How about a lift? Oh yeah!
How about a show
Missile
of force?
launcher right here.
Army's elite.
Got my missile launcher
On your
right
command.
here.
Clearing terrain.
Let's pop some tanks. Just like the 4th of July.
Unit lost.
I want to blow something up. This will be fun. Just like the 4th of July.
Crusader tank
Fight
spotted.
with the USA.
How about a show
Anywhere
of
you
force?
say, sir.
Moving in.
Want to make some improvements? Going up.
Special forces here.
Yep.
Raid in progress.
How about just the IGF formation?
We're out of supplies over here.
General, build some Patriot missiles. Our base is vulnerable.
Ready for action. Special forces here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Exploiting target. He's on the target list. Enemy identified.
Warning, Scud storm detected.
Heading out.
Don't let them cut us off!
Unit lost.
Search and destroy. Exploiting target. On the go. Providing fire support. Rally point confirmed. Search and destroy. Enemy identified. Exploiting target. Enemy identified. Raid in progress.
All clear.
Unit
Awaiting
lost.
orders.
Heading out.
Find me a vehicle.
Army's elite. Search and destroy. Heading out. He's on the target list.
Unit lost.
Search and destroy. Enemy identified.
Unit lost.
He's on the target list. Raid in progress. Providing fire support.
More GLA! Lock and load!
Providing
Unit
fire
lost.
Want to see a fireball?
Unit lost.
USA Armor Division.
attacking our base! USA...
Straightforward approach is not quite gonna work.
That one's done. Laying the foundation. Good area.
Got room for 5. Humvee here. Oh yeah! Heavy armor ready for action. Clearing
Any more
terrain.
projects?
Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here.
Can't really push in straight in
Have a job
approach
for
of
me.
the enemy's base.
How about a show taking new ground? This'll wake them up.
Got my missile launcher right here.
In my field of fire. This'll wake them up. Blow them wide open.
Enemy sighted!
Field of fire. Anywhere you say, sir.
Let me launch one. You bet. Sure thing. Got my missile launcher right here. 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 Yeah? Moving. Got my missile launcher
Crusader tank
right
responding.
here. Got my missile launcher.
General Brutes and Patriots, our base
Target
is
the
vulnerable.
suicide bomber!
Unit lost.
This'll wake them up.
Range progress.
Warning, Scud storm
I'll
detected.
fire at anything.
Got room for 5.
Need a point man.
Pilot of the USA.
Clocked in. Made in the US of A.
Ready for action. Search and destroy.
Nice shot!
On the go. Exploiting target. That one's done. He's on the target list. Exploiting target. Heading out. On the go. Search and destroy. Army's elite. Providing fire support.
Don't let them cut us off!
He's on the target list.
Oh, what a happy coincidence.
Enemy identified.
Area secured.
Exploiting target. Search and destroy.
We can use some air cover!
Rally point confirmed. Ready for action. On the go. Taking new position. On the go. Army's elite. Taking new position. Enemy identified. Rally point confirmed. He's on the target list.
More GLA! Lock and load!
Unit
Exploiting
lost.
target. Enemy identified. Taking new position. On the go. Heading out. Taking new position. He's on the target list.
Unit lost.
USA Armor Division.
I'll be your spotter. They won't notice me. They won't notice me.
Armor detail reporting.
I know my way around. They won't notice me. On the path, getting a better view. They got my position.
Unit lost.
Getting a better view.
Need a point man. Rally point confirmed. Exploiting target. Taking new position.
Unit lost.
He's on the target list. On the go. He's on the target list.
Stay on him! They're too well dug in. We need reinforcements.
Point confirmed. Enemy identified.
Unit lost.
Taking new position. Heading out.
Unit lost.
Confirmed. He's on the target list. Raid in progress. Search and destroy. Exploiting target.
Unit lost.
Our base is under attack. Fully engaged. Exploiting target. Providing fire support. Enemy identified.
Taking heavy fire!
Unit lost.
Confirmed. Exploiting target. Heading out. Search and destroy.
Come on! Come on! Break it loose!
I have experience.
General, our
Anything to
base is
drive?
under attack.
Humphrey here. Rip it up! Got room for five. It should be fun. Come on! Rip it up! Whoa! Chew on me! It should be fun.
Unit lost.
Our base is being attacked. Always prepare. He's on the target list.
How about a lift? Chew on me! Come on! Keep the change.
Unit lost.
Give him an air.
General, our base is under attack.
Flying high. Got you covered. Got room for five. Rip it up!
Unit lost.
Let's give him an airship.
Special forces here.
I'm listening.
I got the goods.
Yeah.
How about a lift? Come on!
Concentrate your fire, man!
Whoa!
Where do you need me?
Got room for five. Come on! You want some of this? Humvee here.
Oh, a sniper is still alive.
Getting a better view.
Oh,
Hope no one's
and
looking.
he can help
They won't notice me on the path.
make this place a little bit cleaner for me.
Getting a better view. Getting a better view.
Let's build.
Hmm.
Keep 'em busy. New construction.
How about a lift? Looks like a good run.
I mean, this is definitely not the way you're supposed to win this mission.
Something for everyone. What's the mission, sir?
I know my way around. Getting a better
What's the
view.
mission, sir? Army's elite. Taking new position.
Serving our country.
I don't know where those enemy vehicles are.
Hidden identity. They
I
won't
don't know
notice
that I
me.
killed them.
Got room for 5.
I see everything.
Oh, sign in for this. I got the goods. Distribution underway.
Hidden identity. Leave no trace.
Humvee here. Breaking loose. This should be fun. Whoa! Chew on these.
I'll be your spawner. Out of the shadows.
Got room for 5.
Huh.
Rip it up.
It should decrease the enemy air anti-air ability a little bit.
Breaking loose.
Serving our country.
Just
Everyone out.
drop here.
Sniper here. No one looking. Got a clear shot.
How about a lift? Rip it up.
Comanche here.
Yeah, this definitely feels like a dirty way to solve this mission, but hey, it's solved. Kinda.
Oh yeah.
Hidden identity. Out of the shadows.
Need a point man?
Taking charge.
Always prepared.
Meet your new owner.
Got room for 5. Keep the change.
I can bring construction vehicles over at my leisure, that's not a problem.
The building is up.
Just need to make sure that the other side is clear.
The building is captured.
One more for the good guys.
I
Air
don't
cover's on the way.
think I managed to clear any vehicles, per se.
We're going in. Operation underway. Flying low.
I don't know what happened
Air
to those
cover's on the
technicals
way.
that took out my other base,
Visibility clear. Flying low. Air cover's on
but
the
they
way.
might just still be hiding somewhere on the map.
Nav
And I
system
kinda don't.
set.
Yeah, there they are.
This one's mine.
Hiya, fellas. Hope you enjoyed your victory. But these colors don't run.
Air cover's on the way.
Humvee here. Breaking loose.
Sniper here.
Got room for 5. Looks like a good run.
Rid of these husks.
Whoa! Come on.
strategy here?
Alright.
Clocked in. Yeah, getting to work.
I got the goods. Keep the supplies rolling. Serving our country. Something for everyone.
Always ready. Bring on the scaffolding. Clocked in. Going up.
I know my way around. I'll be your spotter. Can't
All
miss.
finished.
Out of the shadows. I'll scout ahead.
Get rid of these.
Leave no trace.
Humvee here. Whoa! Oh yeah!
Ease up, Tech. You're running hot.
Break it loose!
Just
That one's done.
Raptor here.
Let's take this one.
Yeah,
Serving our country.
laying the foundation. On the job. New construction. Made in the US of A.
bring in the other raptors.
Always ready.
Ooh, detention camp? Did I get that? Nice strategy center.
That one's done.
Let's
On the
give him
job.
an air show.
I must have been so distracted by my stuff blowing up that I didn't notice those things there.
Special forces here. Search and destroy.
Something for everyone. Right on schedule.
Right.
Let's give him an air show.
Flying high.
Raptors. Ready? Let's clear out this stuff.
Cleaned and mounted.
And again, though I understand that this is for gaming balance and all that, it is kinda silly that raptors would ever fly low enough to be hit by stingers.
This should be
I mean, not that I know what they are capable of course, but considering they have like the radar cross-section of a needle,
Let's go for it.
if not less.
More projects.
Got a clear shot.
Got room for fire. Come on. How about a lift? Heavy armor ready for action.
Clocked in. Made in the US of A.
Yeah, so this is where we get all that fancy equipment that I saw but couldn't only. Not kind of pointless now, of course, but
Frequency's open.
We control the skies.
No more supplies from this source.
Any more projects?
Yes, sir.
alright, let's finish them all.
Visibility clear.
Need a point, man? We'll take it from here.
In the field. frequencies open. How about those rocket pods?
All clear. Awaiting orders.
Composite armor installed, sir.
You are victorious.
Ah, this is definitely the dirtiest victory I've had so far. And I only recently beat the Sarajevo mission in Command & Conquer 3, because that mission also didn't quite go as I had planned, but I won. Anyway. Let's just set up the next mission, and then I'm gonna have to call it a stream today.
Sir, a rogue Chinese general and his followers have joined with the GLA in their mountain stronghold. The enemy is dug in deep, relying on fortified tunnels. We must launch an attack immediately.
Right, if we're getting the particle cannon, this sounds like we're probably nearing the end of the USA campaign.
HQ response! HQ response! I need some help over here! They're everywhere! They're on our stick. Cover our flank! There's more on the ridge! I'm hit! I'm hit! Where are they coming from? We're pinned down! One is OOC. Repeat, OOC. Spread out. I'm trapped here. Help! Beta 3! I can't see! There's too much smoke!
Our position is under heavy fire! We need reinforcements now! Copy that, Delta 2. Your orders are to fall back. Over.
Look at him crack! Yeah, you better run.
The GLA base is surrounded by an intricate tunnel network system. The enemy is close, and their scouts are already patrolling the area. We've outfitted your command center so you can request the fuel air bomb. Use it to wipe out clusters of enemy units or structures.
Sure. But that, fortunately, has to be it for today. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Next time we'll probably be finishing it off after this campaign, and then I'll just play something else. Yeah, next week should be... Anyway, thanks for coming by. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.
We're swarming.